Does it really matter if I waited the extra 15 seconds? You know, I'm going to put up a poll right quick. We're just going to keep it simple. I'm going to put this up here. Because personally, I want to know. I do. I want to know. Oh, that sucks. Insomnia sucks. I hate insomnia. Insomnia is a real pain in the ass. I put up this poll because I want to know, who's doing what and what's doing who. See, I told y'all last year I wasn't watching. And I'm a woman of my word. I wasn't watching it. Said what I had to say. And I left it at that. See, you got insomnia and I'm yawning because it's almost time for me to go to bed. But I just wanted to do this, have these few words with y'all right quick. Because I just don't understand. A lot of people made all of this stuff with the Super Bowl and everything about a bunch of stuff that it really wasn't about, Like, people was making stuff about a whole lot of stuff that it really wasn't about. Hey, Michael. Well, if your husband's watching, what can you do? I'm just trying to understand, like, we got all kinds of weirdo behavior going on in this world. And I don't think people really understand where I be coming from. Like, I think people are always trying to find a way to, you know, we only got 20 votes on this poll. We got 93 people watching. I would like to get at least 50 votes. And while you're voting, please make sure you like. Like, if we got 100 people in here, I would like to get at least 50 votes. We're about 27, 28 shy from getting 50 votes. Come on now, hit that button. Yes or no, did you watch the Super Bowl? And don't forget to like. Okay, the game was dry. Commercials were bunk. And the halftime was mid. Okay. All right, we need 25 more votes. I would like to have an accurate assessment of how many people Oh, I know I got 2 mods here. And no, we're gonna leave the members only on. Like, you don't need a membership to vote. That's anonymous. Anybody can vote. They just can't type in the chat. So, yeah, the Carters were there, which is why I said what I said in my real life interview. It would be very, very, very telling if they didn't show up. They needed to be there. Man, it's taking y'all a long time to like and vote, ain't it? It's a simple vote. I just want to know. In this community, how many people watched? How many people didn't? Oh no, anybody can vote. They just gotta vote. I don't know. Who knows where LaRussell was? But I'm telling you, there's a lot of disturbing things. There's just so many disturbing things. And I'm not talking about the fact that the man likes to wear dresses. We're not talking about that at all. See, I'm not homophobic, but I don't represent or promote weirdos. Oh, he was supposed to perform? Oh, well. Guess some changes was made. Want to know what I thought was interesting? That demon she bitch, Lady Gaga. I mean, don't get me wrong. Gaga is talented, you know. I believe her name is Stephanie. She is talented. But she for the devil. And everybody who has any common sense can see that. You know, people still ain't talking about what actually happened to her dog walkers, who I believe got unalived. She staged the whole thing. Oh, they were kidnapped and they tried to steal the dogs, and then I think they're dead now. I'm not sure, but yeah. I mean, like I said, this isn't about, LGBT. This isn't about any of these things. See, I don't rock with the bunny because there's enough in his repertoire that, in my opinion, proves he a low-key Satanist. And I can't rock with it. I can't give it my attention. I can't pay it any mind because, like, even in this image of the bad rabbit, this is low key, it's promoting necromancy. And thank you for the super chat. I'm but I just posted something on the community wall. I posted a link. And this was a Latino woman that did a translation for one of his records. And see, he's so busy singing in Spanish, and he's so busy, and don't get me wrong, he's got dope production. Are y'all really paying attention to the kind of stuff he be saying? So tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a live about this. I just wanted to pop in real quick and just to have a quick chat with y'all. Um, and see how many people actually watch. Like, it is really taking a long time. We got almost 200 people in here and we still don't have 50 votes. We 20 shy. I just came in to do this poll and then we out of here. Like, this isn't going to be a long live. We're not going to be spending a lot of time tonight because I need to do a little bit more research. Um, but it was wild because while he was live on stage tonight, and it's weird because Mr. Goodall, head of the NFL, said that he wasn't supposed to be being political, but apparently, I guess he don't take instruction in English well, even though he can speak it. Because he said he shouted some wild stuff out about the president, which I thought was kind of weird that he would bring up Trump's name at all. But there was a Mexican, associate that said he said F you to Trump in his speech. Now, I'm not sure if that's accurate or true, or if that was him, putting dubs on it or whatever. I'm going to be researching and checking out whether or not Bad Bunny in Spanish told the president F you. Because if that's the case, Houston, we have a problem. We got a problem. Like, I didn't watch the Super Bowl and I wasn't watching that halftime show because this image that you see, this is who this dude is. Yeah, yes, this is the Bad Bunny on the screen. This is Bad Bunny. This is him. This is what he into. All right, y'all. I guess we getting close. We're about 15 votes shy, and then I'm gonna publish this poll and I'm just trying to get a quick little assessment of who watched and who didn't. Oh, that Michael, are you serious? They just doing the most. I'm not surprised that Cardi B was there, clout chasing Bad Bunny. I'm not surprised at all. And when I say clout chasing Bad Bunny, that's exactly what I mean. It's so wild. Like, looking at her, you could see the jealousy. I could feel the jealousy pouring off of her. Because, she thinks she's the great Latino hope. But the truth is, next to Bad Bunny, she ain't shit. She really ain't. She was sitting there like a backup dancer, like a little stripper, like a little strip pole, like she used to be in the club. You can find her in the club. And she was sitting down there dancing under the casita for her quick little, moment on the field while she had to sit there and watch that no good baby daddy of hers lose. Ain't that something? People were so busy trying to pump it up. Oh, Cardi B and Stefan Diggs, the father of her child, who she's not married to, because she's still married to that other deadbeat asshole that she had a bunch of kids with. And that she don't want to divorce because she don't want to have to pay him. Oh, full of caulk. Full of caulk and asbestos. You ain't up. Look, you already know. Welcome to Jag Nation, Michael. No, but let's just be. Wait a minute. The robot, she tried, look, she tried to get that robot a lap dance. And she effed around and she found out, didn't she? Yo, that was funny. That was funny. And now she mad at TMZ because they posted the pictures of her being rejected by a robot for a lap dance. Good for the robot. I mean, the robot's probably afraid he would get her pregnant. But seriously though, like I could see the jealousy. Ooh, she was so jealous that the bad bunny was the bad Latino. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I could see it. And they didn't perform her little I like it like that. They didn't perform that. And that's funny because I think when that I like it like that song that they did together came out, I think technically at that point in time she might have been a bigger star than him. Look at how fast. Look, that robot ain't won none of her BBL or the rest of her. I mean, let's just be honest. Her body proportions are so off. She looked like she about to fall over at any moment. That's why I don't understand how she still be fighting because it would be so easy to catch her in a moment of vertigo and knock her off her square. But anywho, I'm just saying, I could see the jealousy all over her. She was mad. She was nothing but a background dancer tonight with her losing baby daddy. Loser. Ooh, yes. I get to laugh. I do. Because people were sitting around promoting that relationship like it was something to promote. It's funny, there's so many people that are running around on YouTube going after content creators, um, trying to make them out to be woman beaters and all kinds of crazy stuff. But Cardi B's baby daddy actually is one. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? Like, there's a lot of hoopla and still a lot of hoopla going on about Corey Holcombs and his situation with Christina Payne and this, that, and the third and the other. And it's wild because, it wasn't until, because I almost forgot about Joe Buttons and his nasty habit of putting his hands on women. Because I do believe, I might be wrong, but if I believe correctly, he put his hands on Tahiri too. He put his hands on a lot of women when he was, not in his right mind, filled with substances and whatnot, allegedly, you know, and that's crazy. That he would even come forward and have anything to say about Corey Holcomb because that's so true. But it's just I'm watching people crucify Corey because this woman who had been stalking him, and I gotta look up the rest of the I gotta get the case number because I'm actually going to pull the court case files for him and Christina Payne when she had a restraining order put on her to stay away from him. And we're gonna go over all of that. I was supposed to have gone over the Tiffany Haddish files, and then I forgot. I was gonna do it this weekend, but I forgot it was Super Bowl weekend. Totally forgot. So I'm going to be, putting a post up and letting everybody know when we're heading over to Patreon to go through the Tiffany Haddish, Aries Spears Funny or Die lawsuit about what they did to those kids, and we're getting there with the polls. It's still looking a little light. I think we need like 4 or 5 more. But You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how you know this is a whole like disinformation hit squad when they like to go after people and come after people and go after people and come after people because people that shouldn't be talking. And I just want to say to everyone who's been sitting around, like it's just weird to me because they go after some people for certain things, but then other people who should be being persecuted, who should be, being ran down on about their behavior, oh no, they're celebrated. Like, is everybody forgetting it was just a few weeks back? Like, he's got to get ready to go to court. Stefan Diggs has to get ready to go to court for what he did to his BBL chef, who he allegedly was also having intimate relationships with, who he allegedly put his hands around her neck and rang her like a chicken and accosted her and did all kinds of stuff. People are celebrating him because he ran up and down a field and lost. And because he's with this this wild bird. Like I'm just trying to understand. Was nobody talking about how out of control Diggs is and how he can't keep his hands off of people either. No, he celebrated. Mm. I don't know. I guess they were looking for all of the publicity that they could get to try to sell this event. I'm curious to see what they're saying that the Bad Bunny's performance went viral. We're gonna see, because I'm curious if his numbers were better than Kendrick Lamar's. And if the translation is right, and he actually cursed out the president in his Spanish speaking rant, um, then that's a problem. And I'm just trying to figure out because, see, last year when Kendrick Lamar did the Super Bowl, it was, it was very appropriate. It was very family friendly. It wasn't nobody naked, wasn't nobody humping all over each other. It wasn't looking crazy. It wasn't looking wild. Um, there was an excellent Black history lesson that was there. Serena Williams, when she still looked like herself, she was there. It was very interesting, and it's wild because right after that the NFL came forward and they actually issued an apology to Lil Wayne for choosing Kendrick over him and said that they would have rather that they had let him come. So is the NFL going to apologize for the Bad Bunny? Like, and I'm just trying to understand, like, I'm just trying to understand. Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show, it was historical, it was family friendly, it was, you know what I mean? Were there some political statements being made in it? Of course, but it was done very artistically. It wasn't put out there, you know, to be distasteful in any way. And even with all of the care that was put into that, the president was there and walked the hell out. He didn't even go this year. This year, he was just, it's trash, it's crazy. But for all of the things that people are complaining about, 222 in the building. And thank you. We could use 100 more likes, and I'll be ready to publish the poll once we get one or two more votes. See, I ain't banging with it because This is a Satanist, in my opinion. This a whole demon worshiper. Like this, there's no getting around it. This is some devil ass shit that I got up here for y'all to see. Like, it's Illuminati. Without a doubt. And I want to thank you guys for the gifts. But seriously, this is who was up on that stage. And when we go over the lyrics tomorrow, when we do the live tomorrow, to just have a conversation about why I boycotted the halftime show this year and why I refused. Why I refuse to watch this crap at all. Any of it. I wasn't watching the game because it's sitting there promoting people that I do believe harm women. People like Stephon Diggs. Nope, not supporting the NFL when y'all got that kind of stuff going on. Not going to be able to do it. You're sitting there supporting a man who harms women. And then the entertainment is some Luciferian dress-wearing weirdo who, in my opinion, worships the devil and brags about it in his non-English speaking lyrics so that people can sing along and have no idea that they're sitting there invoking the spirit of just demons high. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I didn't boycott none of this shit because I'm jealous, because I'm a hater, because I'm homophobic, because I'm mad, because I didn't get hired to perform. No, I don't do demon shit. I don't do devil worshiping. I don't do devil dick licking. I don't do none of that shit. I've heard the same too. Lovely. Okay, we finally. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, now I just got to figure out how to publish. Because I don't. Okay, how do I drag here to end the poll? Okay, hold on a second. I need to take a picture of this. All right. Okay, it's looking like. Okay, I did that. I'm dragging it. Okay, I dragged it there. They be tripping, y'all. They don't ever let nothing be easy. Like, everything be like, they be tripping, yo. Okay, no, we not doing that. No, we not doing that. Okay, there we go. All right, hold on a second. All right, now how am I supposed to end the damn thing? I don't know why I feel like folks lying about not watching it. I think they just saying it because you said you didn't. Are you serious? I don't have that much control, sweetheart. I don't. Ain't nobody got no reason to cat for me like that. I'm not understanding why I can't end this poll. Okay, there we go. Finally. All right, there we go. Poll results is in. Did you watch the Super Bowl? 74% said no. 26% said yes. There we go. There we go. Somebody said, no, fam. I was house sitting and playing Monopoly with my kids and cousins. That part, like, there are other things to do. And it's funny because when you allow yourself to not see this as some kind of thing that you have to do, I mean, the way they sell these events, they make it seem like it's mandatory, like you have to do it. Like if you don't do it, you're a traitor or something or other. Yeah, no. You just don't have to go along. Just like you don't have to sing along. Just like you don't have to dance along and bop along. No different than the award shows. All of this stuff is rituals to get people all up in arms, to force people to give all of their energy and all of their attention because they harvest this shit. I just find it funny that every year, you know, Rock Nation, they keep running closer and closer. Last year we had Kendrick Lamar, and this year we got this whole ass nigga. Y'all make sure y'all hit that link and listen to the interpretation of the lyrics of one of his songs. Talking about, waxing people off in a front hole and a back hole and sticking pinkies up people's bum bums and people selling their soul to the devil. Like, if you listen to the lyrics, talking about being, inebriated and on stuff, on one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And talking about how not even God has the right to judge you for what you choose to do. You know what that kind of sounds like to me? You know what that kind of sounds like to me? Do as thou will. Mm. That was the crow. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I might be able to pull it up for a hot second. Let me pull it up for a hot second. These songs so that you know what you're listening to at the Super Bowl went viral. I didn't expect that, but since we're at it, let's translate another song. This one is called Vatican, and this is a clip from that music video. So you know where that's going. He spelled Vatican with a B for some reason. But here we go, let's start up there. Perhaps my music isn't clean, but I didn't invent sex and marijuana wanna. A, where is the horny one? Raise your hands. A grinding, and we go. To the Vatican, call your mom to ask for your hand. A. I was in hell when I stumbled upon a she demon. She was selling her soul, and I bought it. She was yummy, but her friend was even yummier. Let's go, the three of us. Let's go, the three of us. Yes. Where? Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Somebody said, we don't do all caps around here, but somebody said because V is pronounced B in Spanish, Vatican, Roman little boy booty playing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, a she demon. Let me rewind. Like let's go back. And the picture, I'm gonna be using this picture for the thumbnail. Cause he's got on this devil makeup looking like a straight imp from hell.
Going. He spelled Vatican with a B for some reason. But here we go, let's start up there. Perhaps my music isn't clean, but I didn't invent sex and marijuana wanna. A, where is the horny one? Raise your hands. A grinding, and we go. To the Vatican, call your mom to ask for your hand. A. I was in hell when I stumbled upon a she demon. She was selling her soul and I bought it. She was yummy, but her friend was even yummier. Let's go, the three of us. Let's go, the three of us. Yes. Where are we? I don't know. Who are you? I don't know. God forgive me because I have sinned. You are horny. I know. Let's go. I know. God forgive me. A. I'm gonna skip this paragraph because it's irrelevant. He's talking about being in the club and the club being lit. But let's go to this paragraph here. It says, everybody fornicates here. The waiter and the preacher. Hey, mommy, you're so fine. Send me a picture of the young Mika. I don't know who young Mika is.
The young Mika, send me a picture of the young Mika. Do y'all hear that? He bought he bought the soul of a she demon, and she was yummy, and so was her friends. Yeah, Bieber was singing some yummy shit too. Uh-huh. See, when I take these pictures here and then I play those and then I let that woman get the lyrics. This is who did the Super Bowls. This who this who Rock Nation thought we all needed to come and perform. It gets worse. Cause after all of that, after he, got the young Mika, I'm trying to figure out who the young Mika is. Does that mean a minor? A minor. Like I don't know. Ah, yeah, yeah. They got his songs for the children to listen to. I want you to understand. This is who Rock Nation brought to perform. This is who people all over America, oh yeah, he's fighting for the rights and this and that. No, he's using ICE and he's using his political stance so that people will embrace him while he comes and performs and they don't even know what the hell he's saying. And he's sitting there screaming all this devil shit. Say it ain't so. I wish I could, but it's true. See, he proves what the world will give you if you sell your soul to the devil. That's what he proves. That's his whole that's his whole thing. The 100 and some odd billion streams, uh, the sold out shows, movies, magazine covers, like him on the cover of Harper's Bazaar. Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. What's it going to take to get people to understand? And people line up in droves so that they can be there to watch somebody who ushers in the devil. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
They got me overthinking, the night got kinky. And in her ass, the pinky. Her hair purple like Inky
Wait a
Winky.
minute. Let's rewind a little bit.
Mika, I don't know who young Mika is. They got me overthinking, the night got kinky. And in her ass, the pinky. Her hair purple like Inky Winky. I slap her ass and I leave her like Poe. I give it to her where she goes pee pee and where she goes po. You already know what that means.
This is who was up there. This is who. They brought a necromancer up there, an alleged necromancer up there. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Rewind. Do I need to run it back? Let me run it back a little bit.
Watching, God is listening. That is what we're teaching our children. Hey, to believe in God, you don't have to be a minister. No man on earth has the right to
I'm sorry. Let me
me a
rewind.
picture of the young Mika. I don't know who young Mika.
Take it back a little bit.
Everybody fornicates here. The waiter and the preacher. Hey, mommy, you're so fine. Send me a picture of the young Mika. I don't know who young Mika is. They got me overthinking, the night got kinky. And in her ass, the pinky. Her hair purple like Inky Winky. I slap her ass and I leave her like Poe. I give it to her where she goes pee pee and where she goes po. You already know what that means. God is watching, God is listening. That is what we're teaching our children. Hey, to believe in God, you don't have to be a minister. No man on earth has the right to judge in the name of Christ. And again, this is coming from a guy that takes pictures dressed as Baphomet. I mean, if you don't.
Oh, that's your bad bunny. He's not much of a poet, but he gets his point across. He makes it very clear. If you're willing to do these things, if you're willing to behave this way, if you're willing to usher in the devil, the demons that come along with all of this stuff that he's calling out, if that's what you're willing to do, then, you know, if that's what you're willing to do, then you can have the whole world. You can do the Super Bowl. You can dress in the finest of clothing. All you have to do is be a demon. This is who Rock Nation brought in. What I'm trying to understand is how the hell does Goodell and the NFL explain this shit? See, Cardi B ain't got no problem with selling her soul. She's made it very clear. We'll say allegedly. But in my opinion, that bitch done sold her fucking soul. You seen that last album cover that she did with those black ravens and all of that? Like, all of that has satanic ritual meanings. Everybody knows Lady Gaga will do a lap dance for the devil. Like, are y'all not paying attention to who all was there and what all was going on? Like, this shit is wild. It's wild. Auntie Leah, you have to look at these people successful because I'm telling you right now, it ain't making no sense. These are the lyrics. And see, this is, and y'all can go and y'all can check this shit out for yourselves. You sure can. You can go and you can listen to this for yourselves. I need to, hold on a second. I'll be damned. See, I need to, hold on a second. See if I can get this picture. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it right now. My God, I'm telling you, I'm going to be using, this other picture. This, this isn't about homophobia. This isn't about hating on someone's success. This isn't about being opposed to the people he does business with. This is just about good and evil. This is about decent human beings against the weirdos. It's just that simple. It's a grown ass man. He put on a dress and now he's got everything. So, all right, guys, look, that's all I wanted to share with y'all. You should look at Kurt Franklin sideways. You need to look at all of them sideways. Okay? That's why we got to stop watching. We got to stop being influenced. We got to stop letting these people, like, as somebody who's actually a member of the LGBT community, I'm offended. Because we got all kinds of devil-loving, worshiping weirdos in the community that use being different, that use being queer as a cover for their demon time. And I'm telling you right now, until the community starts standing up and pointing these people out and admonishing them and throwing them out, they can't be mad when the entire community gets blamed for what these people encourage and what these people do. Yes, they are devil's advocates. Let's hope Cardi B and Stefan Diggs don't get into any arguments. You know, that boy don't like to lose. He don't like to lose. And he's got an attitude problem. For all we know, he might get mad and decide that he want to choke up on her tonight. We don't know. We don't know. This is the first time he lost a Super Bowl. He might be mad. He might be mad at the fact that she was sitting there with the Bad Bunny and all of that, and the only thing people remember is that they lost. They went into the halftime show losing. And guess what? They finished the game. Guess what? Losing. You want to know what's even crazier? I'm not going to say who, but somebody actually bet $2 million, hoping to win $4 million on the point spread, that the New England Patriots was going to win. They lost $2 million tonight over this shit. If you got $2 million to bet on the king, can you imagine what he could have done for homeless people or for single mothers who are out on the streets living out of their car? Like you could have, if you were just going to throw away $2 million, you could have given it to charity or, right? Throw money away like Drake. I'm just saying, our priorities in this country are really screwed up. So on that note, I'm gonna do a little bit more research. But yeah, we'll be talking about this tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about the Devil's Bowl. I think we need to. I know, Michael, $2 million lost on a game. Necromancy and devil worshiping and all of that going on. Man, I'm good. All right, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Salute. Mm-mm-mm-mm.